Yeah, Crimson Field, one that you probably will definitely do. Crimson Field. And there's one more. Maybe I can look it up real quick. Can you see, by the way?
Oh crap! Spider! Take him out! Then grab the gear!
Yes, I can now.
Tree of Life. Of course, the one that they don't have is the one that I don't know. It's like the Shiaki Temple. That's what it is. Okay. So Tree of Life, or I'll do them in order. This is the order that you'll see them in: Crimson Fields, Shiaki Temple, and Tree of Life. You might not get to them, but if you do get to them, make sure you get the oysters in those locations. Because all the other, like the other locations, oysters, you can get to them easy. You know, if you don't get them, that's not really a big deal. But the dungeons, I mean, I'd rather not replay a dungeon if I didn't have to, you know. So those are the ones where you want to make sure you get an oyster. And you can just look up oyster locations online. There's tons of videos, you know, on YouTube. I guess that the way I see it, if I do it with a group member, that automatically raises my grade to, I think it's 15% is the grade. Like, that's how much the paper's worth. And so as opposed to not doing it, I'll just assume that I'm gonna get 50%. Like, I'm not banking, like, I probably will get more than 50%, you know, right? But, like, if I just assume I get 50%, that raises my grade from assuming I get, like, an A on the final, which, you know, if it's online, I should be able to just, you know, find the stuff. But that raises my grade from an 81 to an 80, almost an 89. If I get 50% on the paper. And then if I get an A on the paper, which my expectations are going to be low on the paper, because I'm not going to try at all on it, honestly. Like, I'll do what I need to do. But, like, I'm not going to be, like, you know, like, I'll put more work in my Syria paper than I will on this. Like, I do get that, actually, I'm working with someone else, so I want to be more doing that, but you know what I mean, right? Like, I'm not gonna, you know, it's not gonna be huge. So I could potentially even get a 90 in the class then. Alright, I'm doing the final upgrades.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't the final one, but I'm getting close.
I want to hear more about your new spider powers.
What time is it?
Think it's some kind of bioelectric discharge. Or supercharged static electricity?
Ooh, we gotta name it. How about venom power?
We're in the end game. Well, I said I can do probably one more mission. Oh no.
Remember, venom power. Trust me, it's gold.
Alright, well, it's better, it's at least we get it out of the way. It's the, remember. Oh no, it's not. Remember we have to be Miles and we, like, have Christmas dinner? Yeah, I don't think we'll get to that though. Because I forgot there is one more, there's Roxanne. Oh, here we go.
Hey friends, thank you so much for telling people about this podcast. We've jumped the charts from 136 to 87. Like, wow. Okay, moving. Today I'm doing a quick cast before I head downtown for my citizenship test, and I'm answering fan DMs. First one, where are you from, Danica? Well, I was born in Fuzhou, China, but we came to New York when I was 6. Next question, what kind of mic do you use? Purple one? The link's on my phone. Okay, question 3. What's the point of your podcast? Okay, so once a week, I get coffee with my friend, a journalist turned lobbyist. We talk about the news, and while we don't always agree, Having to defend what I think makes me prep better. It keeps me informed and gives me a chance to revise my gut reactions. So I thought, what if everybody had that friend? What if I could be that friend for them? That's why I'm here. Ooh, and I should head to the subway. Thanks for listening, and remember that being overly familiar on social media is not cool. Okay, bye!
Okay, bye! Like that.
Hi there, I'm Simon Krieger, and what you're standing next to,
Oh no, did I not send a reply?
once activated, this
I don't know if I sent a reply to the other guy.
power all of Harlem. Now, I'm sure you're thinking,
No, I can do that while I'm doing this. I'll just, oh no, I did. It just didn't update
and
till
the
now.
answer is new form.
Alright. So, okay, yeah, it's just, it took about that enough.
To supply Harlem clean,
Hopefully you'll get an answer, like a real answer of what I'm gonna do by tomorrow night.
soon we'll be opening reactors.
I don't know. I don't need it right now, but just if it's on the back of people's minds at least.
By new form. Roxanne, we're here for you.
I should have put it in my initial message that I had a company, but it was pretty trash. I should have said that.
No sign of anybody.
Yeah.
Broke a bunch of stuff. Maybe they were looking for something. Huh. They did a search for new form. What were they gonna do with it?
Is the quality better on SharePlay, like the visuals? No, I meant like, oh, I got an email.
Man, this night was just not
Okay, after this fight I'm gonna get off. My bot, she sends me things sometimes, like, for before. Technically it's supposed to be when I'm clocked in, but, I mean, I don't really mind. Like, I don't mind if you send me it 10 minutes before, 20 minutes before. No, it's just, she sent me its link for whatever we're doing. Like, what, cause, like, I might know, like, I kinda know pretty much most of the stuff that we would do, even, but, like, in terms of, like, teaching it, like, I'm not a teacher. I'm not like, I prep, all day, and I went to school to teach this, Like, I think we're doing stuff on catapults. So, like, I know what a catapult is, but, like, I don't know how they want me to phrase everything and stuff like that, And, so I think she just found, like, a guide, and I'll work off the guide. And I think someone responded too. Someone else responded. Cause I got, I get the canvas thing and an email too. I get both. Hopefully they don't mind if I can look at, I have breaks. I'll probably look at them during the breaks. That I have. My boss is telling me how, because California went on the lockdown thing, or whatever, it's unlikely that we'll do the in-person this year. I thought it was, we're not doing it for sure until next year though, and by next year I mean literally next year. Like 2021, not next school year, but I guess maybe they did have a plan to do it, maybe it was, I wish it was in person though, because she was asking me my comfortable level, with this stuff. I told her I don't really have a problem going in person. The only thing I'm worried about is like, oh, what the heck was that? What? Did you see that?
It's not installed yet.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that was.
Hey, I did that grocery shopping your mom wanted, but she Dinner's almost
Let me just make sure my boss didn't text me to clock in earlier. Alright, yeah, she didn't. Alright. Because she did the other day. I had my notifications off. And she asked me to clock in at 2:45. And then I saw it at like 2:46. I'm like, oh. Okay, well, I'll get on now, you know. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and I was saying I don't really care about actually going in. Like, I'm not, I don't know, it's okay if people don't disagree. Like, I don't have any health complications. I don't think... I know a lot, you know, people have obviously died from it, you know, so it's not like I'm taking it, you know, super lightly. But the way I understand it is it's kind of just like a cold, and this thing is, it's more deadly than the cold, but for most people it's just a cold. So even if I did get it, I'm not super concerned. You know, maybe I'll be wrong and be dead, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm not super concerned about getting it. But what I'm worried about is we have these little lanyards that they wear, and they complain that it hurts their neck. And I can, you know, I can. So it's gonna be like, oh, I'm having trouble breathing with the mask. I'm like, okay, I just let you breathe, not breathe, or now I let you have the mask off. But then the parents are like, why'd you let them have the mask off? So that's why I said I was more worried about stuff like that. Like, I don't wanna mess up and have people yell at me because I'm just, you know, like, that's what I'm more worried about. And she's like, yeah, I understand what you mean, but it'll mostly be like, we'll have to make sure that the parents know, like, you know, if they're in it, you know, this is an expectation, you know, like, in the, I mean, officially I should say that this is what we're going on, but in our big group, like the one that has like every employee goes to the meeting, you know, the big thing, they talked about having a thing where, like, you can have one of the kids, like, sit outside the door for a moment if they're having trouble breathing, you know. But I'm just like, that opens a big can of worms, too. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade my gadgets and skills, and then I'm gonna get off. I have one more to learn. One more skill, and 2 more gadgets to fully unlock. Alright. Goodbye, viewers.